The Sisi Museum, housed in the Hofburg Palace, is dedicated to the life and the legacy of the Empress Elizabeth of Austria, nicknamed Sisi, a beloved figure in the 19th century. Renowned for her beauty, enigmatic personality, and a tragic life, Sisi was the wife of Emperor Franz Joseph I. In the museum, there are more than 300 exhibits, including apartment rooms, furniture, clothing, and personal items once used by Sisi. There's even a reconstruction of a train cabin one Sisi once sat when traveling. These exhibits allow visitors to explore Sisi's private life, her keen sense of fashion, and her legendary beauty regime. From the carefree time as a young girl in Bavaria to the surprising engagement with the Austrian emperor to her 1898 assassination in Geneva, the museum shows the restless life of the legendary empress. Elizabeth Amelia Eugenia, nicknamed Sisi, was born in 1837 in Munich to an aristocratic family of Kingdom of Bavaria. Sisi grew up along with her 7 brothers and sisters in a carefree and unconstrained atmosphere at the family home in Munich and in a Possenhofen castle on the western shore of Lake Starnberg. In 1853, at age 16, she married 23-year-old Emperor Franz Joseph, who fell in love with her at the first sight. On April 24, 1854, the 16-year-old Sisi entered the world of the Austrian imperial dynasty as its new empress, took up residence in her apartment at the Hofburg. The marriage thrust her into the much more formal Habsburg court life, for which she was unprepared and found suffocating. She found joy and comfort outside of the court by traveling, reading and writing poetry, and riding horses. Freedom was my mother, who disguised as a cuckoo, lay me in the stranger's nest. That's how this misfortune came to pass, Sisi wrote in 1887. The imperial apartments, Empress Elizabeth and Emperor Franz Joseph once lived and worked here. The imperial palace served as the residence and workplace of the imperial family until the end of the monarchy in 1918. Today, these magnificent apartments offer deep insights into the private and official life of Emperor Franz Joseph and Empress Elizabeth. In the audience room, Franz Joseph received nearly 260,000 people in the course of his long reign. 2 of the most famous portraits of the emperor hang here. One shows the emperor in the dress uniform of an Austrian field marshal. The second portrait shows the emperor 1 year before his death. On the left wall are the paintings of Franz Joseph's predecessors, Franz II and I, the emperor's grandfather, and his uncle, Ferdinand. Franz Joseph had his favorite painting hung in the imperial study, right over the writing desk, the portrait of Sisi with intertwined hair. The dining room with its opulently laid table is also impressive. The rooms are in the Rococo style and fitted out with rich stucco work, magnificent chandeliers made from Bohemia crystal, and tiled stoves made from ceramic. The private salons, living rooms, and bedrooms are also accessible to visitors. Highlights of the tour are the dressing-cum-exercise room and the bathroom of the Empress. Sisi spent most of her time in the exercise room. Her day began here at 6 o'clock in the morning with a daily hairdressing ritual. The installed exercise equipment, such as the wall bars, high bar, and rings in the door frame, are still retained. While traveling in Geneva in 1898, Sisi was assassinated by an Italian anarchist. This shocking event impacted the Austro-Hungarian monarchy and the European society. Over time, Sisi became a cultural icon, often romanticized in films, books, and the popular media. She is often compared to another beautiful and tragic European royal female figure, Princess Diana of England. The museum delves into her legacy and how her image was shaped by history and legend. I flee from the world and all its pleasures, and its people are remote from me today. Their joys and sorrows are alien to me. I stand alone as on a star. Sisi wrote in 1887.